Guys, now everybody's been going crazy on Game of Thrones, so I thought, hey, let me try and make a video where I explain some of my concept in Game of Thrones jargons or terminologies. Now, if given a chance, would you want your brand to be the Arya Stark of Game of Thrones or the Jon Snow of Game of Thrones? Now, here's what I mean by this. Most brands today that move from the traditional advertising to digital advertising have kept a faceless version of them on internet. There is their product out there, and especially at this point I'm thinking restaurants and retail brands. It's literally their products out there, and products are tried to they try to present the product in the most beautiful manner so that it looks appetizing to people or looks interesting to people. So it's what I think in the back in the day. This is how the magazine ad or print ad used to look like, and now that has moved on from magazine ad to Instagram post. So I think a lot of people are afraid of bringing their business out, and I don't know why. And that probably goes back to a much deeper topic, which is becoming an employer of choice, where employees are happy working with the kind of culture that we have. But I don't want to go into that rabbit hole because that's a very different conversation. I want to stick to this conversation being humanizing your brand and showing the face of your brand versus not showing the face of your brand, which is how your Arya Stark's brands look like. Now, the other brand would be Jon Snow, where you put yourself out honestly and talk about who you are, what kind of people work here, and what kind of things go behind in a day of your work, or behind the scenes of your work that you do, and put that out and let audience engage with you or relate with you on different aspects, because ultimately your product is just one of the ways where they consume or where they engage with you. There are so many other engagement factors, and we completely ignore that if we don't look at the emotional side of deciding you as a product. So tapping onto the emotional side, I think, is very important, and putting yourself out there and humanizing your brand is really out there, and actually literally humanizing your brand. Like, there's no figurative humanizing here. Literally showing people in your working place is something very interesting. Let me know your thoughts on this. I look forward to seeing your Game of Thrones reference on this. Cheers.